All right, welcome back to our Priest PPE. This is episode 10. When we last left off, we went through our O3 and our Shatters guides, and we got a shiny gemstone. For today, I figured what we would do is, because we spent the last like 3 episodes on this character just religiously grinding out exalts and whatnot, with our Steamworks having been completed, we are going to take a little break from that. We're going to slow down a little bit, and we're going to do some housekeeping here. I would quite like to go for a few shiny items. Not all of them, or actually, rather, frankly, none of them are essential to us whatsoever. And we could complete this episode having gotten literally none of them. This is one of those episodes where I have next to no idea how long it's going to be or how long I'm going to talk for. Because I'd like to get at least one usable shiny item, but we're doing I'm talking labs. We don't need shiny. There's no shiny meat book, but I want a meat book because my friend is doing a sorcery UPE, so I figured I'd post up with that. Yeah, either way, the big one is labs, cemeteries, and manors. I want to go for one a normal souls guidance, but maybe a shiny one too would be kind of cute. Thank you. Thanks. I don't know which one we're going to prioritize first. Seeing as my friend needs parasites and cemeteries and labs, probably those. That's a crystal. Could think about doing that. I thought we had a sea wand. Oh, that was another one. Cough wood labs. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. I don't think I'm going to be doing wood labs. Either way, I'm in East 2. Either way, while I wait for them to post up, I'm just going to go start looking for manors once again. Which I'm a little tired of manors, but there is it is essential. We would like a Fury. One thing I really would like for this character too, because I'm getting sick and tired of using this Holy Fury. While the Dex boost is nice and the health is much nicer, the heal sucks. I really want a tier 7 tome. So at some point we may sit down and do O3s. I want to end this episode with at least one useful shiny item. So fingers crossed. If it doesn't happen, no skin off my dick. We're going to probably still get some Exalt progress in anyways, because I'm going to get bored of doing this. So, you know. Oh, ST. Yo. Whoa! Shit, man. Exposing manners is such a fucking problem. Oh, we don't need that at all. It's just kind of cool. It took us this long to get it, and I was kind of complaining about it a little bit ago. Not in any content that made the episode, but it took me an irrationally long time to get that ring, considering how many of these enemies I've killed. I don't know. Not a single tier room, no major splits. That sucks. How many of each dungeon do you think it's gonna be before we get a shiny?
Zero of all of them. We're not getting a shiny.
Oh, okay. None of the above. All
I'm
right.
on a plague
Yeah,
doctor if
I'm
you want to
somewhere.
TP.
I don't. I'm good. Oh wait, that's Tomb. No, no, that's Wetlands. The other one
It's
drops Tomb.
wetlands.
Yeah. I could go for shiny prot. I think because you and I had talked about this, but I'll open it up to the audience at large. I'm thinking that I kind of want to go for shiny fallen. Oh, shield rune. Hello. I have all 3 runes on seasonal. If we want to get freaky with that, I'm gonna honestly go to the Sprite Forest
Wow.
for labs. If you want to go back
There's
to
another
halls,
encounter.
I'm not too interested in encounters. Um, yeah, but I think I'm going to spin the White Drake 2 box to try and get Lab TP. To try and get more of those, because I kind of want to go for Fallen. I think that would be cool. Okay, so in terms of priority, seeing as this is probably going to take us forever, let's think about this. I think number 1 is probably Puri. 2, after Puri, I think is Shiny Fallen. Because that opens us up to a nest, send our nest exalt, which we should start to prioritize now that we're done with cog and ball tortures. And we need a wand. I would like a retribution, obviously. It's a very good general purpose wand. But for specifics, an engraved shiny fallen is the ideal. I know some people don't like the sprite. I really fuck with the sprite. So, gargle my balls. You can choke. Don't call it Shrek's sounding stick. You can choke. We're doing spectral penitentiaries. Does anybody know what the purpose of the keys are outside of like the patience phase? What is the point of these keys? Are they just here for the love of the game? I don't really know. Either way, we do gain something from spec pens. If we get the upgrade core, then that means I'm gonna probably go prioritize cemeteries for deliverance. I want to get that early. We could technically go for a second upgrade core for the upgraded amulet. We would need that for completion. But these are Exalt banner keys, and we're 9 out of 20. So hopefully we get a pretty decent way through this. There's only 6 of these keys, but there's still 6 keys, which is pretty good. I don't expect us to get Damnation, or not Damnation, sorry, the Soul Up Extract. I'm pretty unlucky with Spec Pen Whites. I think I've done like close to like 70 or 80 of these things by now, and haven't really had much to show for it, which is fine. The robe would be good. As a health item, we could... I think it would be more effective. I could do the math later to switch to... Like, if we want it for health, instead of using these two, we could switch to Gemstone and the robe. I think that gives us more health, depending on how much mana the robe gives, obviously. Holy shit, he just talks for so long at the end here. Blue bag. White bag! White bag! Pot shot it. What do we think it is?
That's a damnation. We were talking about it. I manifested it.
Unfortunate. No, it was Command Cornea. Oh my god, like fucking 4
Oh,
months ago, I would have shot someone for this.
yeah, that thing is so good.
Oh man, I got the fucking ball sack. That's fine. That's cool. It's
That,
cool to get, fun to play with,
yeah.
not to eat. We're not gonna use it. Oh, another white. What the fuck from Zol? Oh, megaphone. That's cool. Again, something else I haven't had. Plague Doctor Priest token as well. I'm going to take some of those just for the love of the game because we are playing Priest. Man, okay. Cornea or Megaphone? Which one am I more excited about? Honestly, I hate Megaphone. What does this thing even do? Oh, what the fuck? It's a skull. It works as a skull. Yeah, it works as a skull. That's interesting. That's cool. Gonna say this now. Really not a huge fan of this fucking fight. I think Gretch is kind of scary. Like, Zol's a little frightening. I think Gretch can be really, really scary if something goes wrong. You die really fast. And if you don't pay attention, he'll just fucking teleport on you. If we had our Puri, this would be neutralized. Gretch obviously does matter to us. The robe would be cool. If we don't get it, no skin off my dick. The one thing I really want is Deliverance. Mainly just to try it out. It's literally just for love of the game. But again, if we don't get Upgrade Core by the time we fully exalt, we may treat it like Laser Pointer. And we probably won't go back for it. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. But we'll pop our other loot boosts that we keep on us. And we're about to get a white bag. Oh my god, I got a white bag! Watch, Immersion's gonna give me another white. This would honestly probably be the worst, because we don't need Damnation, so we don't need anything unique from him. So, and there's just too many, it's bloated. There's too many options. You know what? I honestly genuinely thought he would. Also, no Exalted Banners. That's kind of an ick, no? Did that at least give us 2 Exalts? It did not. Okay, buns. I got a T7 mana ring from a Shatters chest. Yippee. Well, I'm set. If I've said it once, it is enchanted. If I've said it once, I'll say it again. If we got the robe, we'd have a fuck ton of health now, but naturally, we did not. That's okay. I'm going to keep the mana ring, though, just for love of the game, in case we do end up getting that robe. Oh. Uh-oh. Hang on. That's 1, no? Okay. 3/4 of the set. Sure. Oh. Could be prot. Oh, nice, 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 nice. Okay. Well, we were probably going to do these two. Nice, nice, nice. We can get rid of this T5. That's useless. Cool. Hey, I mean, it happened eventually. We did end up getting a evocation from Moonlight Wizard versus no. Might as well use the one with a modifier. Oh my fucking god. I mean, it happened eventually, just, you know, forever afterwards. Genji Finale obviously sucks because we don't need life exalts. We need one more Moonlight Mark to make a chest. So let's keep an eye out on the other one. What else could we be doing? We have those 2 keys that we could pop, the Mountain Temple ones, in case we wanted a shiny Fallen. I feel like I'm about to find out that these things don't actually drop the whites from the dungeon, which would suck. East is full. That sucks too. But yeah, after this, we'll probably go back to just doing, whatever. Yo, I got a Dex Exalt from that. Nice. Okay, sweet. Oh, if we get a shiny Fallen, we're going to be hard forced into doing A nests. But for now, we can kind of ignore that. Another blueprint. Okay. That's great. Genesis. Completely fucking useless to us. We are still doing O3s. The one major region, honestly, I really want a Retribution. I'm kind of over this thing. We haven't really even done that many O3s. We've probably only done like, what, 10? 12. Yeah, same thing. Okay, well, good to know. Yeah, I don't really do that many anymore. Obviously, we're busy with our Cog and Ball Torture Exalt. But yeah, man, we're gonna probably end this episode without a single shiny. I'm feeling pretty good about that. Just because, man, sometimes I don't have the best luck. As long as we may end up changing the goal to just kind of housekeeping and getting some items that we've been slacking on. The biggest one, I'll say it again, is still obviously Puri. I'd quite like one of those. Though I don't really know what to replace it with. Probably Prot, to be honest, so we don't really need that. It's just kind of a cool, like, collector's item for Priest because of how good it was at the start. And now it's kind of mediocre. But it would be still kind of cool to cop one or a shiny Prot. I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way for it. We may do it just to get the try and get the ST Tome, but Nut has not been too nice with that, and neither have the Sarcophagi. So, All right. This is like we haven't even. Oh, okay. We haven't even really done that many manners, but like that feels ridiculous. I mean, relative to the first character, because the first attempt at this got a Puri in like what 5. So like this is kind of buns that we're still sitting here doing this, but like it could be worse. At the end of the day, it could be worse. We're probably gonna do like 200 of these things, and then it'll be worse then. Okay, what I will say. Oh, okay. Well, we got a key fairy from a manor, and I guess it gave us a shiny item. Okay. Yippee! We got a shiny item this episode. Ugh. What I will say is the Morning Star is rather decent with a high dex build. This isn't too bad. Honestly, I'd quite like a tier 14. Maybe we give the Morningstar a bit of a whirl for some time and we see if it's actually better or if I'm just like coping. It seems okay. It seems pretty like comparable to the tier 13. It's just the big obvious problem is that it doesn't fucking pierce, which, whatever. But damage-wise, it seems pretty decent. We could do a cemetery if I'm committed. It seems obviously like it has higher damage than the tier 13 regular wand. So if we're in situations where we can get close to things to hit more of our shots, maybe a Morningstar of Reckoning from the Shatters wouldn't be quite so terrible. I don't know. Food for thought. Hey! Ah, fuck. Honestly, low-key was kind of hoping for the shiny. Let's see. How are we doing I decided to take a little break and do an O3. 48 manners in. We just reacquired our Shiny Hunter Organizer role. So I can probably put up Mountain Temples or Manors, and that'll make this go a hell of a lot faster. Yeah, I'm fine still doing Exalt dungeons. Like, this episode isn't entirely like I'm gonna stop doing Exalt dungeons. It's just kind of like, all right, hang on, let's get some other shit done. We don't need this. And yeah, I mean, well, we got like a fucking Prot, and we got the shiny bone ring, but we still do kind of want to get some other like Exalt progress done. So we've been peeking into Moonlights and Spectral Penitentiaries. We could do one more fungal, and that would get us up to dodge between those two unstable stars. You see that? That would get us up to our 3-5, and there'd be a chance at Shiny Deca and Shiny Fungal Tome. So I think if one comes up, we'll do it. Or we could pop one publicly. Don't know. Red bag. I would really like a retribution. We're about to crack 20K and we still have an evocation. That really sucks. That's a bummer, you know? We hate to see that. That's fine. Not a big deal. We're just going to be forced into doing O3s until the day we die. Oh, white bag. White. Wait. You could be right. I could get a cool blue robe. How about a cool, not blue, shit yourself, die, rot, stupid, bad game, foul, shit, terrible, ball popping. Do you think one of us is gonna get something cool?
No,
I have 40 seconds on my loot boost. I think it makes this. Yeah,
I have more than 40 seconds.
I don't know what I got. I'm nervous that bag is blue. It's not blue. You're just in my way.
Sorry, my
I don't know how I feel about this. I got a horn.
Oh,
Oh.
that's not a blue bag. Look what I got! Yay!
I mean, yeah, I fuck with horn. I guess I'm gonna put the snake eye ring. I'm just gonna throw it out. I don't really use it, and I kind of want to keep these rings in here. Sweet. Honestly, it's a normal horn, which sucks. But for the first time since like 400 fame, we have a different ring. And honestly, I'm down to use horn because it's literally 20 less health. Wait, it's 20 less health. Why would I ever use Deca? Unless I'm doing like a hard mode Shatters. All right, awesome. Hang on. Pause. I'm hyped about that. Never mind. I totally fucking forgot. Never mind. Wait, that's so cool. We got a horn. Okay, sick. Hang on. Yeah, my set looks way better now without the fucking Deca. Holy shit. And my dex increase. I have 91 dexterity. Holy shit. I haven't gotten Shrek's sounding one yet. Is fucking our special needs friend calls it.
Sounding.
It'll happen eventually. I'll get a shiny fallen. Probably gonna put up some runs in shiny hunters here in a sec for that. But for now, yeah, we got a horn. That's kind of cool. It makes up for the Genesis, honestly. I feel weird about Diplomatic. I used to really like its sprite, and now I'm kind of neutral on it. You know, I mean, I think it looks fine. It's like, I think there are robes that look a lot better. So I'm okay at the end of the day with the fact that we didn't get that. It's not like anything to go into mourning for. It's just kind of a bummer. I got bored and decided to poke my balls into some hard moded V shatters, and the first one was a V. So we're going to give this a bit of a whirl. We got some pretty okay sets in here. I have a lot of health. We could maybe go for Chrysalis, but really we're here for the double chance at a Catalyst. We don't really need anything else from Shatters. Mantle would be cool, but just probably go head over to Idol. Mantle would be cool again, but if we get a Chrysalis here, that's sick as hell, and that means we just immediately lose this horn. But it was cool for while it lasted. We liked it while it was here. Okay, quick update while we're here. Probably shouldn't have spoken. Karma's a bitch. We're doing okay. This is our last rotate. I'm gonna keep my distance from the shade because I don't really want to gamble. I'm sorry to make the other person drag, but it's also, I think that's an organizer, and they probably know what they're doing. Yeah, it was pretty clean, solid patience. None of this can be real. Yeah, okay. That sucks. Yeah, pretty clean, solid patience. I've been doing these pretty well. It's been a long time since I've done hard modes, though. We do have a lot of health, and I'm not really at the point where I'm like making mistakes with the hard mode patience anymore. Sometimes I just have runs where it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. Do we think we're gonna get a Chrysalis? Probably not. Oh yeah, I deafened in their call just because they were talking. I get weird about I can't really have things going on in the background when I'm trying to focus like that. Which is why as soon as I started talking, I immediately kind of ate shit there. Demons for demons. Is this Abyss? I never remember. No, it's Spheres. I never remember the phases of this. I guess it doesn't really matter at all. If we get a Chrysalis, the entire nature of this episode will get completely disrupted. But, you know, I don't really think that's going to happen. It would be kind of cool, but I don't think so. Do you guys think I'm going to get anything?
I think you're gonna get a Chrysalis first hard mode.
That would be cool. I'd rather not do more of these things just because they... Oh, wait, we're chaining multiple. I could do more. No, I gotta go after this. Hang on. Let's see. Let's check it out. Tier 14 Morningstar would also be kind of cool. Second bag gave me... I'm pretty sure it's blue. Yeah, okay. And then a T7 speed ring that I'm not even going to bother to pick up. Let me peek at how many people are in here. And we'll think about doing another. Oh, they're hard mode of Vs. I completely forgot. So... how long my loop boost? 14 minutes? Yeah, okay. Or we could do a fungal. No, it's a hard mode fee. I'm gonna post up for this just for love of the game. Don't worry, mommy will do a fungal when I get back. Keeping that in the video so people hear that. Maybe their opinion of me will get lower. Oh, Valor! Nice! Suck my dick, hot bagel. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just get a Curus? Okay, that's awesome. Half a samurai set. Saw that white bag on the map and I was like, hang on a minute. I got a fucking Curus. I'm not happy about it either, motherfucker. Man, hang on. This is the first time I've ever seen the NPC, or at least on this character. I've seen this like 4 or 5 times. If any of you guys are wondering, I did mention this in a previous episode. And we're just going to show it off real quick. It is literally just a reskinned Wanderer fight. The advantage of this being that while you have less tablets, this thing guarantees 1 armor drop, and you don't have to actually fight the fucking tablets or the wave clear aspect. So we could end up getting a mantle from this. Do I think that we're going to get a mantle from this? Fuck no. In fact, blue bag. There we go. Oh, is it Curus? I thought it was any armor. If it's just Curus, that sucks. Alright, well, that was useless, but you guys saw the Wanderer fight, or the whatever. It's just a reskin Wanderer. It ain't that deep. Oh, white. Could actually be a crown. It's a mandolin. Hey, I finally got an intellect, though. I mean, it doesn't really matter because, like, yeah, I'm not going to do another Shatters. We have better than intellect, but it did take me up until 18,500 fame to get an intellect, which feels kind of crazy. 3 Shatters whites right there, by the way. We could technically forge a Dusky Catalyst if we really wanted to. I don't really think I will. What the fuck is all of this? What is this? Oh, there's serpent skins. Hang on. Where is craftsmanship? Pretty sure Catalyst is a... Right. Oh, it's none of these. Okay. Well, that's cool. We got 3 Shatters whites, and none of them are useful. Holy shit! Hang on. Pause. I'm helping a friend of mine through the game. Pause. That's a shiny staff. Word. We already got the shiny ring, which we wanted from earlier in the episode, but we also got a shiny staff. That's awesome. I mean, we don't really need the bone ring or the serpent, but still, that's a really awesome thing to have. These things look cool as fuck. Hello, orange bag. Oh, hang on. Wait. I remember us needing this. If I'm not mistaken, this could drop us some of the reskins. Oh, activating the vault. Hang on. Okay. Because we got one of these things from the White Snake 2s or 3s or whatever we were doing the other day. And what do we get? Shards. Okay, that sounds about right. I've seen that can drop us some really good UTs, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, all of the UTs are reskins, so we really don't need that. But we do have another shard, so if we do a tier 2, then we have this ring, which means nothing because I'm not going to use it, but it gets these slots out of our inventory and we feel accomplished. So I'll take it. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me, man? We're just getting consistently and awfully fucking unlucky with the fact that the game doesn't want to give us a retribution. A second dire hatred is fucking diabolical. That's fine. It's just because we don't gain any exalts from this. We just end up getting nothing and then can't really do anything with it. So it could have been great. I'd really like a better wand by now. We're at nearly 20k. Hey, wow, I really wasn't lying. We do just keep kind of getting these things. Take another... Oh, it scared the shit out of me. Oh, my inventory's full. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I'm not going to do the Umi. I really should. We're at the point where we should start doing Umis. I don't know. I still feel like apprehensive about ego checking anything. Do we need it? Let's go for a Shatters chest. Why not? I mean, it's not going to give us anything anyways. They never do. But maybe one of these days we'll be wrong. I don't need this. Take that. I'll take that. Maybe, maybe one of these days we get a funny green catalyst. Today is not that day. Hey, blueprint. Curious blueprint. All right. I mean, yeah, we already got one naturally. The game might as well give us a little more. That's lame as hell. That keeps happening. Like, I spend a long time playing these melees. I don't get the fucking god invulnerability item. And then I play fucking priest and the game's like, oh, hang on. There you go. Gotta make sure rent's due. Maybe. Okay, well, we just said we have enough dexterity. You know what, honestly? How about 95? 95 feels like a good, reasonable number for Priest to have, guys. And we get our attack exalt. That's awesome. But 95 fucking dexterity on a Priest, I don't know, man. Put us up for the police force. We're firing bullets. You know what, I really do honestly think more than anything else, this character has given me a substantially greater increase for Banner. I actually really kind of like this thing now. I understand that it's really situational and that for something like the Paladin or in a somewhat large group, this thing is pretty useless. This is a awesome solo play item. I mean, like, the damage it does to enemies alone in that radius is pretty substantial. It sucks that the cooldown is 10 seconds. I think the cooldown could be a little lower. But for the actual raw utility you get out of this thing, like as a wave clear or as like a small enemy killer, I'm gonna go for a tier room, whatever. As a small enemy killer, this thing's pretty good because I mean, yeah, it's just a little AOE. I'm a big fan of AOE items. Glad I went for a tier room. Yeah, I don't know. I actually really rank Banner quite high now. And like look at all the little bats. They just instantly disappear. It's useful for that. It's useful for like low tier dungeons like that. Even mid game, Good job. I've learned something new from this guy. Oh, hang on. Word? Alright, that's not useful. That's not useful. No T6 in here. We still don't have a T6 tome, by the way. That's even more useless. Okay, I don't even really know what that could have actually been for us. It could have been, I guess a Geb tome would have been pretty cool. Knock off that part of the set. We'll probably do that. We'll probably go for Geb tome here this episode as well. Yeah. Damn. Okay, how many Manors have I done out of curiosity? Because this is 53. This is kind of starting to get ridiculous. We've only done 8 Moonlights and 16 O3s. Man, we are slacking. 5 Spec Pens, 13 Shatters. 13 Shatters feels a little low for 20k. But that's okay. Okay, Shiny Hunters is doing Mountain Temples. We did get our Organizer rollback. I believe that was mentioned at some point in this episode, but it's been like 5 days. So, cut me some slack. I'm at the part in the character now where these need to start being recorded in advance. For context, today is the 7th of February. Our other character, our Chrysalis, died on like the 26th, I think, of January. Yeah, so it's been about 2 weeks of this character in total. I want to say, let me double check. January 25th. Okay. So we're at the point now where we need to start, like, the episodes are going to be a lot more footage per episode. Holy shit, that was difficult to say. Part of that is, yeah, we're at the point now where we can use Shiny Hunters. I was very against it, like I mentioned early on in this series. I don't typically do Shiny Hunters until around this point in the character. I said a rule would be after 8-8, and I did obviously stick to that. But I think, Orpheus is calling me. I'm debating on putting him on speaker. I don't know. It would be kind of cool, but I'm worried he's going to say something that's...
During the exam, I felt my phone vibrate and I just froze.
Do you have anything to say to the audience?
No, I'm wearing AirPods.
Okay. Anyways, so we're at the point now where we can start using Shiny Hunters. We're at 20k. It's chill. So we're going to go for Fallen.
I'm about to get on, like, the second I get back to my thingy. But at some point, I will have to take, like, a 30-minute break to research fetal alcohol syndrome.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. That's going to YouTube.
You're recording?
Yes, that's what I said. The audience.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, that's it. That's your legacy.
Yeah, then we're going to go research fetal alcohol syndrome.
Hey, people do worse things
I'm
with
just researching it too. I have to look at treatments, bro.
treatments.
Yeah, and I'm like, how the fuck do I treat how the fuck do I treat fetal alcohol syndrome?
You just smother them with the pillow. All right, I'll see you soon.
Yeah, you should put that in the video.
One flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Have you finished editing that Peggle video yet?
That's also going in the video. But yeah, if we do end up getting our grubby little hands on Fallen, here's the thing, all right? Regular Fallen, I actually really like. Speaking of which, I'm kind of fucking up this Dr. Pepper right now, man. I'm a Dr. Pepper drinker, if any of you guys did not know that. I don't know, I feel like Dr. Pepper people are either really lame or really fucking cool, you know? And I feel like I fell into the lame category. That guy just got outplayed. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know. Jungle difference there. Why am I rubber banding so bad? Oh, I think this is EU Southwest, which would explain. Anyways, if we get a regular Fallen, there's a debate on do we go for a nest to engrave that, or do we see if we can go for the shiny? I'm personally more towards going for the shiny. I prefer the Shrek sounding stick over the regular Fallen. But either way, we are going to have to do A nests. I think before I do any advanced nests, though, I think I'm going to go for Puri. Just to entirely neutral... Like, we're not really in much danger anyways, but that will entirely neutralize the blender phase, unless we, you know, get quieted. But I don't really find myself quieted too much in that. I don't know. Food for thought. Oh, ST. I got the ring. Yeah, so did you. White bag. Oh, don't get rid of our prot. I don't see any upgrades, he says. Well, bad.
Where the green
news.
one at?
Oh, I can't even give it to you. That sucks. I feel. How many mountain temples have I done? I think it's only been like 20.
Oh man.
15,
It's still insane. This dungeon takes forever.
but 5 white snake invasions, which takes even fucking longer. So,
Ugh.
you know, I don't know. That sucks. All right, so we actually got nothing from that. Kind of a bummer. It's okay. You know, it happens. You swing and you miss. But yeah, that's probably going to be the end of the episode here. We didn't really get much this episode besides the horn and a couple other cool shit. But hey, we got a little bit more Exalt progress like we always do every episode. And, you know, we had a good time along the way. We learned things about love, you know. So yeah, not too bad. I'll take it. Next episode, we're going to probably start off with a bunch of O-Manias. And then maybe I'll end up pushing for A-Nests. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for coming. And I'll see you all next one.